Hey guys, Reaganite71 here. I'm sure most of you have had a hot dog at one point in your life. Today I'm going to show you how to take hot dogs, tortilla shells, and take it up a notch. We're deep frying hot dogs today. And what you're really going to need for this is some soft taco shells. I've also got some corn tortilla shells. I'll try one in that. And of course some hot dogs. I've got some bun-length hot dogs and I'm drying them off because you really don't want water hitting that grease, because it'll cause the grease to just go nuts and pop all over you. So I'm drying the hot dogs off. I've also got some chili here, and I'm going to mix it with a bit of nacho cheese. If you use canned chili for this, you'll find that there are big chunks of meat in it typically. What you're going to want to do is just get the sauce out, because otherwise you won't be able to evenly and smoothly wrap your dog. So basically we just want to get the chili sauce out, and I'm going to put it into a separate container here. Now to the chili I'm going to add a spoonful or so of this nacho cheese. I'm going to leave the rest of it for dipping, and now it's just a matter of mixing it together. Okay, so I've got a soft taco shell out here, and I'm going to start rolling this hot dog, and I'm going to get it rolled over onto itself before I add the chili cheese sauce. Now I'm going to start a nice little layer. If I do it the other way, by just, kind of doing it like a pizza, what I found is it gets really messy and it's hard to work with, and plus it doesn't want to wrap on itself. So if I start this like this, and then now I'm going to lightly lift up as I roll it so that it all goes in there. And once it's there like this, now I'm going to take a knife and I'm just going to cut that bad boy off. And there we go. That's ready to go now. Now prior to actually putting your goodies into the oil, you want to make sure that you have all of your tools ready to go. You need a pair of tongs. Also have a plate with some paper towels ready to go to bring it out of the hot oil, set it on and let it drain. And cool off, because it's going to be blazing hot. Here we go. It is critical that you get it down on the flap and then hold it with the tongs. If you don't, it's going to unravel on you, and you really don't want that. So for the first few seconds, oh, and then there it goes. It's trying to do it. See that? I'm going to have to hold it like that. And also be careful, because if you go to pick this thing up, oil's going to get into it. If you go to pick this thing up and you tilt it back towards yourself, it could roll right back on you. You don't want that either, and you don't want it splashing out either. Now I've turned it over, and I'm going to let it cook for a bit here. We're going to keep it going so we don't burn one side. Yeah, this oil needs to be a whole lot hotter. And we're just going to let this thing cook until we get a nice golden brown. It's kind of like a chimichanga hot dog, really, when you think about it. But there we go. Deep fried chili cheese dog right there, huh? Take a look at that. That's looking pretty good right there. And I'm going to let the heat come back up, and then we'll pop another one in with more heat this time. Okay, let's put this other one in now with some hotter grease. As soon as I get it in, I got to get the tongs on top or it's going to open up. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. This time I'm about 1.5 notches above medium on my settings for the stove. If I don't hold this down right now though, this thing will unfurl like crazy and we'll have a big mess on our hands, so I got to keep the tongs on it. After about 5 or 6 seconds, it should be pretty well locked into place, and we can bring it around. If you hold it down too long, of course, you'll burn one side there where you're pressing it up against the skillet. Now once it's done cooking, I'm just going to kind of hang it over here, make sure that it drains out. And then we'll pop it on our paper towel. I think those are going to work good. Let's cut one in half and check it out here. Oh yeah, all right. Well, the only thing left to do now is test it out. Mmm. Mmm. Deep fried taco dogs. Take some of that leftover nacho cheese and mmm. This is good. This is very doable. Now I used Nathan's hot dogs for this, and they are outstanding in flavor. And with the deep friedness and the crunchiness, boy, this is just really, really savory. Got a nice little crunch to it too. Give deep fried hot dogs a try. Just be careful with the oil because it can splash all over and get you. But that crunchy flavor of the hot dog in the shell with the chili and the cheese, it's actually pretty good. Guys, it's Reaganite71. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Mmm.